everybody. Today I'm going to give you a little overview of the adding to the conversation assignment. This and the circulating the conversation assignment are the two connected assignments that we'll be working on for the rest of the semester. So the first thing that we're taking a look at is, what is the purpose of this assignment? So just like with interacting with text, we're still looking at some academic genre expectations. How do we expand beyond a single text into multiple sources, and how to develop strategies for research, thinking about the way we evaluate information in sources and decide to use them. And then based on the information we're finding, how do we craft a question for a specific purpose and then use our citation based on a text and audience. We aren't necessarily focusing only on argument in this project. We are looking at different strategies. Academic writing often explains a complex topic. Sometimes it takes a position on a specific aspect of an idea. Sometimes it gives a historical overview of how a concept developed, or sometimes it contradicts the dominating overview of how a concept developed, because what is missing from a source is often as important as what is present in a source. And so thinking about how those things relate to each other. There are some options of this assignment as you move forward. If you're still really working on the alphabetic conventions and you're still wrestling with citation, not really sure how the information frame works, or using signal verbs, then you don't have to go into these optional pieces, but there are options in this assignment where you can start to think about understanding multimodal academic elements and getting to experiment with those academic genres. That's an option. You're not required to, and we will deal with multimodal composing more specifically in the next assignment. But if you do want to try something new, that option is here. So just like all of the assignments in the class, we have this understand, gather, and then organize and deliver. It's our writing process. So we'll read the assignment. You notice here that instead of read the writer's checklist, we're actually going to take an active role in drafting it. So we have the structure that we've been using, the elements of format, layout, content, citation, and document quality. In this activity, you'll get a chance to talk to me and write posts together, both individually and with partners, on what you expect the genre to be like, and start talking about expectations and things that you think should be there. And then we'll look at the writer's checklist as we get closer to the end of the project. What are the things that are there? So we have sample essays. We have some course content in this one. It's more focused on thinking about evaluating sources and locating sources. We have a planning activity where you're going to talk about your concept post. We have the writer's checklist, and you'll notice that we're shifting a lot more into the writing process, into the development process. So an initial draft here will be some source visualization showing how your sources connect to each other, and then a draft thesis and claim structure, getting feedback, doing your revised draft, whether you're doing the alphabetic text or the informational text, getting feedback on that, and then developing the final draft. So that's the overview of the adding to the conversation.